Hey Collective, let's get some messages for the 14th. This is June 2022, and this is Collective Consciousness Energy. So what is the situation today on this full strawberry moon in Sagittarius? Please God, clear concise messages on a 3. Thank you. Alright, what is the situation? What's going on today, Collective? Collective energy. Alright, I take face up cards only. Let's get the situation. 3 cards or less, please. Alright, wow, look at that. Total completions, endings and beginnings. Here is the very last major arcana in the whole major arcana group. It is the 22nd card. So the major arcana starts at the full with the number 0. That's why this is 21. So there's actually 22 majors. So this is fixed energy. This is global. Something, ooh, yeah, like super collective here. Maybe it is the full moon tonight. There's almost like this round oval here. I'm also getting a mirror, you know, like that mirror sort of on the wall sort of thing, but it's like it can say whatever you want. Like it doesn't have to say what's fair here, like fairest of them all or beauty. It's just like something can begin here that you can become or are becoming very comfortable with or confident in yourself about here. This is a very grand beginning. It's the birth. I mean, she's coming through the portal. She's actually nude, right? She just has that little, I guess it's like a little sheath around her. It's like a ribbon. And these 2 wands, right? So fixed energy is showing up here, even though this is Saturn energy. So this is tectonic change. That just means that, yeah, global travel, world travel, you know. So if this were a personal journey, it would be more of like, you know, personal heights, right? Personal journeys and travel here. You know, traveling to new lands within yourself. You know how they say, like, you know, there's so many rooms within this person or a person, you know, all these, say, depths, right? So any of the fixed signs can be featured here. Fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, this is Scorpio, and then Aquarius. So yes, beginning afresh, and tectonic meaning the tectonic plates of, say, the continental structure of the actual planet, right? So it's big energy, and yeah, it's completions. So very significant change here. Yeah, and I'm also getting like rocking your world as well, but not really in a bad way here. Just significant, profound changes. Okay, let's see what's going on in the thoughts. Yours or the other person's thoughts about the situation here, Collective. Wow, okay. That is crazy. That's okay. I just want to say, before I started shuffling, I saw at the bottom of the deck, this card is the Ten of Pentacles. And now I'm seeing this. We'll see if that shows up, the Ace of Wands. And then I started shuffling, as you know, and then he just popped out. That is so beautiful. This energy here, I mean, this is a legacy card as well. So this could be a huge turnover in terms of wills and estates, in terms of good advice, investments, long-term planning, legacies. Another completion card here with the 10. So lots of things completing, and this isn't a practical level. This probably has to do, if it's not your health, where it would be sort of optimal health here, you know, very large improvements in that area, then it's definitely about banking. This can be about home ownership as well, but like in terms of assets. So, you know, many homes or many cars or, you know, all of these things that you would have, because, you know, in heirlooms and things like that, because those are things that you could pass down to a different generation here. So, okay, very interesting. So thoughts about this. It's also very steady. So Pentacle energy is earth energy. And this is by nature, slow moving. It's built to last. It's practical. So these changes here around the situation, so the thoughts regarding these tectonic changes within the situation that are probably going to make lasting change here, have very, I would say, long-term consequences. Okay. What are your feelings? You are the other person's feeling. Okay. So now we have some Cups energy showing up in the feelings. So this is nice to see. Like I say, in the last couple of days, we have not seen the Ten of, or any Pentacles really, or if it was showing up, it was like on the periphery of the readings. So it was mostly being affected versus, you know, ruling or somehow playing a part in the role of the thinking and feeling about the situation, right? Which is part and parcel of manifesting. So it's you affecting this environment versus the other way around. So here with your feelings in the feelings, this is this could be a proposal, if not an apology. It could be a little of both. This is possibly a young water sign child, or if you're dealing with someone who is where there is an age difference, this is very likely about a child, just with like legacy issues here. This is parents, grandparents, and children, grandchildren, etc. You know, tree of life, right? This is generations, family tree is indicated here in this thoughts. So with this Cups energy here, there is a great feeling that's associated with these enormous beginnings, like this, like new life for the way that you maybe you're just starting to feel about yourself, you or someone else. This could be striking, right? We have this fixed energy here. Fixed is, you know, it's opposed to mutable and cardinal energies, in the sense where these signs and their elements are incredibly difficult to move. They stay put. Not that they're lazy or anything like that. It's just like, energetically speaking, you know, Taurus, I mean, For example, Taurus being a fixed sign, they can be accused of being bullish and stubborn, right? It's because it's very difficult to move them and to change them and to sway them. Same with Leo. Same with the other two, Scorpio and Aquarius. However, it looks like there's going to be some attempt here at swaying, and it could have to do with finance or wealth or long-term success here. Investments on possibly a grand scale. And a big move, like this doesn't have to be tectonic over a continent or overseas or from one world to the other. It's the world card, right? Two different worlds, right? That's what it's indicating. It's however far the distance actually is. Sort of geographically may not matter. At the end of the day, it could just feel like world travel or cultural differences, as noted here as well, right? You have these differences because it's these two worlds. The old and the new. Okay, so let's get most probable outcome for this situation, collective. Most probable outcome for this situation today. This has been a really interesting reading so far. I really like this. It's nice energy. Wow, look at this. Look at how all just single cards coming out. This is just such high vibe. I just want to take a tiny moment and say congratulations, and I really mean it, collective. Anyone who's watching, straight up, give yourself a big pat on the back. If I were there, I would do it, because this energy coming out now compared to what's been going on this past couple of days, I would say even 7-8 days has been a little challenging energetically. This full moon has you in go zone, and it has you in like you're just feeling yourself. There's a comfort level here. I can't even explain really in a way. It's not just finance. It's security. Like, and you're feeling it. You're starting to feel secure here. Whether it's a general reading, right? So whether you're applying this to business or romance or whatever situation this is applying to, it is stunning, gorgeous energy. So yay, us, collective. Look at the star card showing up in the most probable outcome. Starting and ending with a major arcana for today's beautiful reading, the 14th, this full moon. I'm telling you, I think we're starting to learn how to maybe use our mojo or something. Yeah, because like get in touch with ourselves. Like I just feel like there's a sense of, being solid about even a direction or what you want, and here, and wishes and dreams and karmic justice, and it's just like, wow. So there's been a threshold crossed, I feel, and the star card Aquarius energy is now sort of enveloping this reading a little bit. Lots of air energy is occurring within this reading here, because we have Libra energy showing up with some external, influences here. So this could have been a karmic journey. Doing a reading every day is probably going to highlight every little tiny nuance in that. So that's probably why we saw some difficult energies over the past few days. We saw some repeating cards there as well. So here we have a fresh, there's just a whole new feel for sure. Healing, hope, humanity. This is a lot of inner work, for 100% inner work. And I'm just feeling so hard that this is you seeing the results of this. Something is paying off where you're like, yes, this is, I finally see the outcome. This is turning a chapter for me. Like other people might even be noticing it about you, or your conversations are going to be changing and you're going to be relating on a different level here, collective. Wow, this is pretty intense, not gonna lie. There's a lot of energy going on in this simple reading today. This is also the art of war energy. So yeah, this heart and timing, healing, and hopes and wishes. I love it. Hopes and wishes coming true. Reaching for the stars. Being a star. Being, if this is about, you know, legacy work in, say, cinema or something having to do where you would be considered a star here. The center of attention. A glamorous type thing here, right? The brightest star in the sky, like just standing out energy for the most probable outcome. So very cool. Yeah, look at that ace showing up at, look at that. That is so cool. Showing up at the end of the reading there. And then, okay, and then we have a tiny difficult energy over here, but let's dive into why it's, why this might be the catalyst, indeed. So let's get into external energy here. This is influence or individuals that could be playing a part in the story for you in this situation, and today that will be the world. So the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Justice card, right? So here we have the karmic justice. This could have to do with work, 100%. Okay, and we see that as soon as we see anything with pentacles, we know it has to do immediately with money. So it's earning and spending, however you do that. But this is certainly actual work. This is apprenticeship and perfectionism, refinement in the Eight of Pentacles. But here we see it, right, playing the part. Here's where it's influencing you. So your mind is so focused. This is why, this is where collectively, this, I believe, like you really need a little bit of accolades and some applause right now, because all this manifestation energy that was showing up in the Magician these last few days is coming about now in thought control. Like now you can hone in on something, and that's what I mean about like having practiced something here, or something feels like it's taking a little bit of work. So, and it could be your inner work, right? That's what this could be about, 100%. It doesn't have to be about finance. It could just be about your wealth. So with that Sword of Truth, that victory card showing up next to this karma, wow. Hard work is paying off. That's all I can say here with that. Hard work is definitely going to show itself. You are going to be next leveled, and maybe it was just, maybe it's someone at work, you or the other person could be helping someone to, you know, there's a good word here. This is decision making as well. So decision making about a sense of justice, give and take, balance is indicated. Beautiful energy all the same. We do have two aces, both internal and so subconscious and external energies are showing up with two aces. That is, or can rather, be new workplace or home. So that could be indicated here as well. A home is definitely showing up, and some sort of long-term adventure is situated here. So we have Libra showing up. We have some Scorpio energy here. And that's 7th and 8th house. We have 11th house with Aquarius ruled star card here as well. This is also blessings, if I didn't mention it. The star card is, you know, blessings. It's, yeah, it's a really, it's a unique energy. And it's very healing. All right, so internal or subconscious energy. Wow, yeah, total transformation. This, we saw the death card a couple of days ago. Here he's opposite of the Page of Wands with the Ace of Wands in the center. Look, the aces are in center of both of these things. Brand new beginnings. This is a spark of genius on both levels. This is intellectual genius, and this is, you know, direction, physical movement. It's the only wands that are showing up within your subconscious here as well. So something has, there's a flame that's inside right now. I can feel it, collective. This Ace of Wands here is like, it's like a fire. If it wasn't there before, it's like you've built the hearth and you've got it lit and you've started it. But if it's been there for a while, like there's a, like you've refurbished or you've built a new one or something, because this sense of loyalty to following through with something for yourself or within this relationship or this, you know, big move for yourself. You know, it could be around communication or even how to express yourself. There's a lot of emotional expressive energy that's showing up here as well with this water energy in the feelings and with the overall influence. In addition to the Scorpio, which is water as well. 8th house, sex, death, and rebirth. So transformation around this loyalty and good news, new beginnings. So now we have 2 pages. Friends from the past could feature here. And he is there looking directly at each other. So transformative. Someone wants to possibly bring something back around where there was possibly a heartbreak here or something that wasn't said. Or there could be an apology around here. And here's why I say that, because the catalyst could be this 3 of Swords, this total broken heart here next to the Knight of Cups for overall energy for the whole reading today. So someone is very, very decisive. And even if this is about your own dreams, your own poetry, your own story, what's dear to you, what you're sensitive about, right? Maybe you can be there for yourself now in a small way. Otherwise, this person, Pisces energy showing up here, but you know, water energy nonetheless. And this is just someone who wears the heart in the sleeve. I'm not really seeing third party energy because there's 3 only coming out the one time. Although in a love situation, if this is a lover romance reading for you, this is very probably a third party situation where something feels like it was virtually lost. And I just see a new spark here that's going to level it up, because this changed you. This changed you or the other person. Yeah, and the 6 of Cups right underneath that. Yeah, the decision's been made. So you are willing to move into this heart space and be available, but only if you see the changes. And likewise, you won't do anything physically here until you feel perhaps even more mature here about how to follow through with this, because this has been a karmic lesson big time, no matter what is going on here with regard to this situation. But yeah, very interesting to see this. I do see someone certainly from the past, and And they could even be looking for healing here from you, or the other way around, you from them. So very interesting. I am going to leave it there. I'm not getting any other messages from this reading. So thank you as always for joining me, Collective. I love doing these readings for you. And I do hope it's helpful to someone out there. Until the next time, take care and bye for now.